It's the EP Podcast. Evergreen Park.
The EP Podcast, as we are each and every month with Frank Murray from the Evergreen Park Public Library.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well, Chris. I almost said good morning, but it's the afternoon.
There's wine in front of us. If it's morning, we have a problem.
Well, we're at Spoken Vine, one in Rome, right?
We're at Spoken Vine, northeast corner of 95th and Kedzie. Incredible wines. They have so many of them up there. They rotate through them. We're going to talk wine today with Reed. We'll bring them in here in just one moment. Mm-hmm. And they have great small plates. They're always adding some interesting things to the menu as well.
Amazing food.
Just a fun place to be at. And I always try to remind people this, 21 and over, it is nice every once in a while to go out as an adult with other adults and not have like a child bump into me, like that, and not have a screaming baby. So I do absolutely love coming out to this place, especially on the weekends. But let's bring in Reed now. Why don't we just
Reed, come on now. Before
I have to listen to you drone on about the library.
Drone?
Let's just start with Reed. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Good. Apparently
I drone.
This will liven up the conversation because we're going to drink a little bit before we talk with you. So, what are we sampling today?
Okay, so today we're sampling one of our wine club wines. So this is part of our adventure wine club that we have at the bar, where you get 2 bottles of wine a month. If you're looking for a good gift for people, we do have 3 and 6 months options on our website. So something to think about. This month we're in California. This is from Pasqui. They're a vineyard down in Santa Barbara, so in the Central Coast. Really unique little property. They're right on the shoreline, so they actually have like 70-degree temperatures all year. There's a 17-degree difference from their vineyard to like where the people are in Santa Barbara, which is only like a couple of miles. So they get really, really cool climates on it. It's a Syrah, which I know that you like, so because you like your Australian Syrahs with the Z. It's the same grape, it's just marketed.
Oh, so
not to be confused with Sarah.
Listen, but this is
Sarah's trouble.
This is
Watch out
interesting.
for Sarah.
This is interesting because I was trying to figure this out. He's like, "You like these?" And I'm like, "I like these." And so it's the same as a Shiraz.
Yes.
It's just because it's in the grape.
Australia versus the rest of the world.
So the grape's the same though.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
See, I didn't even know that.
So it's similar.
I just come in and drink the wines. That's all I do. I just come in and I go, "Hey, I would like wine. What kind would you like?" Red, and in a big glass, and with that little glass that's next to it, which is always my favorite thing. Like they do a size, Frank, where there is a glass, and then there's like another thing, so you can refill your glass if you drink quick, like I do, which is amazing.
It's a classy lady. It's a classy lady. Everyone likes a classy lady. But yeah, so it'd be the similar as like Pinot Grigio and Pinot Gris are the same grape. One's from Italy and one's from France.
I just learned something brand new today. I really did. I just thought that like Shiraz was the grape, and you could probably grow Shiraz here if you really wanted to, but the climate wouldn't let you do it. So I just thought it was something completely different. Same grape, different name because of where you're growing it at.
Chris, this is what I love. Spoken Vine first. I love the food, and the wine is exceptional. But you always learn something from this guy when you step in. I learned about a grape that we had that went through what was it? The medieval.
It was Tempranillo. So there was an Italian town just outside of Tuscany that always had a local red grape that was like their Campo Nuevo, which was their our local regional red. And they finally did genetic testing on it, and the vines were Tempranillo that were being brought to Rome during the pilgrimages and was planted along the way. Because what they used to do in antiquity is if you were a trader, you would plant your vines as you traveled along, so by the time you came back, you would have wine that was like the wine at your house.
That's crazy. It's really interesting, but it's great. I mean, this is the thing.
You learn a lot. It's very educational. Besides the delicious food and wine.
We were just talking beforehand.
It's like almost like the library.
I actually brought it up. This is we were talking beforehand, and I brought up I like to come here if some young lady I'm fortunate enough she'll go on a date with me, because he will entertain you with his stories. So like you don't have like he will come over and just be like, here's a story about the grape, here's this. It's like there's an entertainment value to coming out here, and it's not just you sitting across from the other person just talking. It's almost like a show. It's almost like there's audience participation, but there's Reed participation. He comes over, he says hi, he tells you about the wine, he gives you things that are sampling. It's an experience. That's the word I'm looking for. Is that what you're going for normally when you're here?
Well, I just like talking to people. Otherwise, I have to wash dishes. Like, there are only two options. It's talking or dishes.
I was waiting for him to say, we're trying to build an experience,
Yeah.
Chris. You hit it on the head. No, he's avoiding dishes.
I have found most things in wine are avoiding work. So that's like why they would plant their vines as they went along so that they could avoid drinking bad wine.
Okay.
So,
All right.
but yeah, or I'll help you carry your dates.
But the wine is good. The wine is good. The
thank
wine
you.
is tasty. It's very good.
Charge him extra.
Is this one a regular? Is this one rotating in? You said it was a wine club thing?
So
but-
this is on our wine club for this month, so we have this, the Santa Barbara Syrah and then a Napa Cab for from Lauren Crossing this month. But yeah, so those work out well. We are, and then I don't think this one's on it, but we are starting to do events again. So like we have Around the World in 8 glasses coming up over the next couple of weeks.
You have one coming up the Friday after this show airs, because we record and then the weekend happens and the show comes out, and then that Friday you have a wine tasting event.
Yeah, I think we have the 1st, the 8th, and the 9th we have tasting. No, for 1st, 7th, and 8th we have wine tastings. We do the same event a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, and we just sell tickets to it on our website. There's food, there's wine. There's 12 people at our party table. We do a little presentation on all the wines. Feed you.
That's awesome.
Have some jokes.
Or
have
just
some fun.
Or just come in and wait to see Reed avoid dishes, and then he'll tell you stories and entertain you. It's all part of the experience.
Dishes and stories.
There you go. Thank you, buddy.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Dishes and stories.
See, now you'll be more entertaining because you have wine. That's the whole purpose. That's why the structure of this segment is
delicious.
the food and the wine first
It's delicious.
to liven you up, because you're just a librarian. You're not an
The
entertainer.
Syrah is delicious.
The Syrah is delicious. It is very, very good.
And that's a grape from
well,
anywhere else in the world but Australia, right? Otherwise, then it would be Shiraz.
it's the same grape. It's just called Shiraz in Australia. I picked up about 90% of what he
There you
said,
go.
but not all of it.
Tell you learn so much here.
This show comes out, and on Friday is the 31st. No, actually, Thursday's the 31st of July, and that is the last day for summer reading. And you want everybody to get their books in and their records and their truthful, truthful. How many books you read?
Correct.
For the prizes.
Not like Chris, how he just lies and makes
your
up how much he's read.
Not your made-up ones or writing down books you read 5 years ago. Your truthful things that you read over the last couple of months for summer.
All those children, teens, and adults. Remember, adults can participate too. You can either come into the library with your completed paper.
Yeah.
And we'll log those hours for you, or you can do it right from your home from the Beanstack app that you can download for free and register all those hours that you read. And we already have about 700 people signed up. So do it now. Get in there so you can be one of those people that get one of those grand prize raffle.
And then you have a book sale. This month.
Yes,
so
our
August,
big,
you
our
have
big
a book
sale. Yeah, August.
Are
August.
these used books from the library?
It's a combo.
Okay.
It's books that have been donated to the library. It's books that we have removed from the collection. It's a whole, but majority are donated books.
Do you take
great majority?
So you take donations? Mm-hmm. I was curious because I just did a big project this summer where the kids have accumulated so many books over the years. I mean, one of them is 19, and so I have her books.
Oh yeah.
I have Dominic's when he's the 17-year-old. I have his books, and then I have all of Nick's, and he's been reading some of their old books. Now, some of these are pretty worn, and some of them are not worn. So if I wanted to donate books rather than throw them away, what are you looking for? Like, do you want kids' books, or do you get those all the time?
We will literally take pretty much anything as long as it's not an encyclopedia set from the 1950s that's so outdated and just not relevant anymore. Just bring it in.
What about condition?
I mean, if it's sitting there,
You don't want the one where I've had to tape the cover
spilled the
back
coffee on and tape the cover back on.
And it's missing 2 pages. Don't bring that one.
Yeah, don't bring it.
But
if it's in pretty decent condition, or
slightly
it's readable
used.
again.
I mean, it was kids. I mean, kids used it, but
slightly used.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Your library books are not all pristine.
And if we determine one that's okay, this isn't going to fit, we try to find another home for it. So after this, this is our big annual sale. This is a big one every year, and Mary Kay does an amazing job with this book sale. And I will say this too: shout out to Mary Kay, and then also to our volunteers. If you are interested and want to help out the library, we're always looking for people to help us with this event because it goes pretty much. It's all week long. We do a week prep to set it up, and then we take it all down, and then we donate those books to an organization who will take them and try to find another home. So we are always looking for people to help us out with this. You can go online on our website, on our event calendar, click on whatever day works for you. We have 2-hour time slots, sign up for them, and you'll be set to help us out.
Awesome. So you got a book sale, summer readings winding down. Your August seems like it's almost like cleaning house. It's almost like getting ready for the fall. Kids will start coming over there after school. You're going to be hustling and bustling. It makes sense to kind of like get rid of a little bit of inventory.
Yeah, you know what? June and July have been some crazy busy months.
Yeah.
It's great to see the hustle and bustle at the library, from our study rooms to our children's story times to our adult events that are going on. It's been nonstop.
Very cool.
And we are on pace to have over 100,000 people come through the library doors this year. The way it's been rolling.
I see in front of you have your book that went out to people.
Yeah,
and it's got the library by the numbers. Are we already back to that time where you have all the stats? Are you sharing those today? Or
these were for 2024.
Okay.
So we sent this out. This is our summer 2025 newsletter, and we had all of our 2024 data compiled.
I think we've gone over this.
I think we have.
Okay, so then instead, let's talk about what we have coming up this month. What else do we have besides the book sale?
So obviously the big book sale, and I will give a shout out to our Library Foundation. They are meeting on Tuesday, August 5th at 7 p.m. Come on in, join the meeting, get involved in your library. They do. Their focus is on raising money and assisting the library through volunteering. So come on and get involved that way with our amazing foundation. We have a great group, and they're always looking for some new folks to help out. The big one that they do every year is everybody's favorite, the Sip and Sample event.
I love the Sip and Sample. I love it. So that'll be a discussion about the upcoming Sip and Sample. You should have a Sip and Sample every month.
We should.
We should have a Sip and Sample, like mini Sip and Samples over here.
Right?
Where we just sip and we sample. And you can just put a book on one of the tables, and then you can call it a library event.
Bam.
When nobody even needs to open the book. They're really just there for
put a book at each spot. See what happens. Go for it.
And you'd be sitting there like, oh, look at that guy. He's actually reading the book instead of sipping and sampling.
Yeah, look at that.
That would be like an accomplishment for you. You'd be very excited about that.
It's a big win, Chris.
Yeah, you'd be pumped if that were to happen.
Come on.
Okay, so...
Just don't spill the wine on the book.
Okay, so in the month of August, give me the fire. Give me the exciting things. Give me the things that are going to light people's hair on fire.
Light them on fire?
Yeah. What's going to blow my hair back?
You're really making me go through this, huh?
I just want to know. I want people to go to the library, Frank.
Well,
I want them to, like, when they're finished with this show, get up, throw all the kids in the car, rev the engine, squeal the tires, and get over to the Evergreen Park Public
that's every
Library.
day.
So what's going to make them do that?
That's every day. We have all of our wonderful resources out there. You know this.
Okay.
We've got our Library of Things where people can check out Wi-Fi hotspots. Those are really, really popular throughout the year, but even during the summer, people take them on vacation when they know they're not going to have internet access. We have our Nintendo Switch materials. We have bird watching kit. We have a disc golf kit. We even have a paddleball set that you can check out too at the library. But one of the things that we're partnering on with the Village is our Village school supply drive. That is going through August 15th. You have to donate any of those supplies that will help students with their academic success. It's going to be distributed to our local students here, and you can drop off at Evergreen Park Library, Evergreen Park Village Hall, and the Evergreen Park Youth Department. And in terms of events, so you already mentioned it, like August is kind of our time to kind of wind down a little bit. We're just finished up. We're going to be finishing up with summer reading, and then we got to gear up for the fall. But we are going to have some awesome events for our kids that are coming up. And we're going to be focused on outdoor activities, specifically stories in the park. They're going to be Fridays, every Friday in August at 10:30 a.m. And the first Friday is Friday, August 1st. And we're going to be at Duffy Park. And then Friday, August 8th, we're going to be at Circle Park. Then August 15th, which is Schweier Park, which is also known as Cowboy Park. At least that's what I called it growing up. And Bayjack Park and 90th and Troy. And then the Grand Trunk Park, a.k.a. Candy Cane Park.
Okay.
That's how I knew Candy Cane. I didn't
you know these alternate names more than I know these
I don't
names.
even know if that's...
Okay, yeah.
But Candy Cane Park is right by the high school. It's 99th place. and the railroad tracks, pretty much. But Stories in the Park, that's going to be Fridays, August 1st through the 29th at 10:30 a.m.
Are you going to do a train story at the Grand Trunk one?
You know what? You might have to show up to find out.
You know what's really funny is that you didn't think of that until I just said it, and now you're going to go back and be like, we better be doing a train story at that one.
I have some pretty creative people. There might even be a candy cane story involved.
I felt like the look on your face. You were like, oh crap! I hope we have. I hope we have a train.
That look was more like, oh crap! I can't believe he thinks we're that like. Come on. This is the Evergreen Park Public Library you're talking about.
Give me a break. You're the most ill-prepared you've ever been for this. Folks,
we are amazing.
Normally Frank has a list, and he's got all of his notes and stuff like that. You know what his preparation was today? To bring the book that you got in your mailbox, or half of you got in your mailbox. Your neighbor got the other one, maybe.
Yeah, or 5.
Yeah.
Depending on how the post office delivered
my favorite thing in the world. I either get 5 of these or none of these.
Or none.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, it's great.
That's why we have to do this show, for the people that didn't get one.
That's right. And if they hear us talking about it, they're like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm going to go out there.
Sometimes I make plans based upon the things that I learn on the show. Mm-hmm. Like, I really do. I really do. I mean, in fact, like, I mentioned it already on the show, but the Food Truck Fest was going to be... Last Thursday, we were going to be out there. We were going to be covering the whole thing. I had it set up where I was going to go from food truck to food truck and eat food, you know, as you do, and talk about their trucks and stuff like that. That's a way for me to do like something that features the event and eat for free.
And you get to enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I do. Just kind of like how I'm here, and I've already noticed that Reed left a bottle that's still open next to me, which is a massive mistake. I mean, that's what I do. I go, oh, look at this, free wine.
You're going to see on the side like a...
He's got a line.
Grab it, yeah. Grab that bottle out.
I don't think he's got a line on there. Okay, so but that's what I would do. So the Food Truck Fest is canceled. I learn sometimes the same things about these things as quickly as other people do. I get the email blast and everything else like that. I was disappointed, but my plans for this Thursday are now set because of an Evergreen Park event that we've talked about on the show. And so I learn about things that are happening here, and I say, you know what? I'm going to do that.
Bam.
I'm going to send the kids up there. Bam. So I do the same thing as the people at home are doing. I'm learning about it as we go.
It's awesome.
Because I definitely don't read that magazine when it comes. That's
Thanks, Chris.
That's the truth. I don't read it at all.
Because you don't get it.
I only read it one time, and that's because I was in it.
Oh, that's because you were in it.
And I just flipped to that page.
Man.
I was like, look,
you just wanted to see yourself in the
And then my
writing.
kid was like, what do you want to do with that? I'm like, I don't know, I'll toss it on the shelf. But anyway, keep reading from this very important
magazine.
You didn't frame it? Huh? No.
You didn't frame it?
No, Put me there again and I'll frame it.
So,
you know what I'm going to frame it? I'll frame it when I'm on the cover. Why hasn't there been a Chris and Frank podcasting picture on the cover of this magazine?
I'm gonna take a stab at the dark here, probably because no one wants to see that.
Why wouldn't I want to see that? I would frame that. I think you put all these other pictures up.
I can't believe you get people to watch this.
Why can't there be a Chris and Frank at Spoken Vine picture on the cover of one of these books? It's a legitimate question.
We'll have to take a picture.
Okay.
After this, we'll get Reed or Bridget to come take a picture.
Or Bree.
Or Bree.
Which is if you combine them both.
I did that.
Just read the next thing.
The Syrah wine is very good.
Read the next. You only had 2 sips. Just read the next thing.
So we have some fun adult events coming up in August too.
Okay.
So adults need to enjoy the rest of the remaining of their summer as well. We have a puzzle race coming up on Saturday, August 16th at 11 a.m. You can register your team of up to 5, and you get to race. It's a 500-piece puzzle. Quickest team wins. Get ready to go. Puzzles will be provided. Spectators can gather and watch. The last time we did this, we literally had a group of people watching.
That came to watch the puzzle race?
To watch the puzzle race, yes. Yes, they were standing around watching it.
You know what my dad does? My mom's really into puzzles. You know what he does? She'll sit down, she'll have a whole thing. She's got like a puzzle board. She can put it in there so she can store the puzzle.
Does he take a piece?
Right? He takes a piece.
He takes a piece.
He takes a piece. And then you know what he does? He waits till she's close to the end. And then he comes out with the piece and he palms it. And then he reaches down while she's looking at things and he goes, oh, I got one. And he puts it in so he can say she didn't do the whole thing out of her own. He helped her.
He helped her.
He's a horrible person. It's funny to me, but it's probably terrible. If you think about it, it's a terrible thing to do.
You know what? I'm sure she expects it now, right?
For a while, I don't think she realized he was taking the pieces. Now I think she knows.
She might take one now.
She might kill him.
She sets up a security camera.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we have several arts and crafts related programs. We have our wonderful 3D printing classes going on. And on Tuesday, August 19th at 6 p.m., we're going to be doing a pet ID tag. You can create your own pet ID tag and get that printed off. We are going to be on August 11th, on Monday. That's Monday, August 11th at 6:30 p.m. We are hosting a gnome making one. We're doing a teacup gnome. We're going to be making your gnome in a teacup. Miss Donna does that. It's always extremely creative, and that's a full house.
Do you ever think to yourself, when people come to these arts and crafts things, that somewhere, somebody who comes to these all the time, their entire house is decorated with library arts and crafts?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think that's
part of my house is, yeah.
It is?
With kids, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
You know, like
or they might be like you and throw it out, but hey,
I don't have a lot of arts and crafts.
Something.
I don't have a lot of arts and crafts.
Might have learned something.
Okay. I have a half-done volcano in the house right now.
Half-done volcano.
Yes, because Nick found like some National Geographic. How do you make a volcano thing? He opened it without me knowing. Now one of the sheet pans that I cook on in the kitchen
is
there's plaster because he made a plaster volcano, so that's ruined. It's like looking at cement that's attached to the thing that you like to cook with, so that's gone. That's ruined. Okay, and then he made the plaster that's stuck to the tablecloth, so we have to get a new one of those. All right, and he has a volcano now, and then he comes to me after he's done it to show me the mess that he's made, but you need adult supervision for the last part, where you pour all the acid in to make the thing explode. So we have this half done at this point, because I don't know how much of a mess that's going to make, so I keep putting it off. But we're going to do it at some point. That's all the arts and crafts we have. I'm not an arts and crafts dad. I'm not.
Maybe get a nice little tarp. Set that tarp down.
I am not an arts and crafts dad. I
don't
want to have anything to do with the arts. When I see a kid doing arts and crafts, I go, well, that's going to make a mess. That's how I look at them. I'll send them to you. You can clean up the mess. I don't want them in my house.
They are messy. Maybe we'll have a volcano arts and crafts one for the kids in the fall.
And I'll send them to you.
There we go.
He can ruin your sheet pan. Okay? He can get plaster stuck to your stuff.
Just keep the acid at home.
Okay.
Yeah, keep the acid at home.
All right,
we got a couple more that I want to give a shout out to. We're going to do a Color Our World Sun Catchers workshop on Tuesday, August 26th at 6:30 p.m. Come join us to create a custom sun catcher. And then we're doing some natural crafts with Anna. On Wednesday, August 27th at 6:30 p.m., we got a local EP resident, Anna Soto. She's going to demonstrate how to utilize natural elements and create beautiful crafts with them. Make sure you register for that. Again, that's Wednesday, August 27th at 6:30 p.m. And another EP resident is going to come and share their expertise with us. The wonderful Colleen Klimzak is going to be at the library on Thursday, August 14th at 6 p.m. She's going to teach us how to clear the clutter, Chris.
She comes on the show a couple times a year and talks about cleaning up clutter.
She's going to make sure how we can recognize and eliminate all that's sitting there, and I will be in attendance for that one because I walk into my house and I just see clutter.
Yeah.
And
she's a professional organizer.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've learned that from listening to the show. I don't even think you listen to the show.
I do every once in a while.
I don't think you do. Okay.
Not when I'm on it.
Yeah, but she comes on the show and she talks about that. She's actually got her own podcast on the network that I do.
Oh,
and she records it in my studio. It's called Your Organized Life. It's like 10 to 12 minutes a week. And she will just tackle one thing, and I swear I have changed so many things about how I do things based upon her. I pack differently. I run the house differently. I mean, it's just me and the 3 kids, and I'm just like, I am more organized just from listening to what she does every week, and then like thinking to myself, that's a good idea. I should.
That is really good. Yeah. And it's 10, 12-minute segment.
Yeah, that's it. 10 or 12 minutes.
That's the best way to deliver material.
Every week. Not as long as the show, which is 30 minutes.
I'm not surprised, because Colleen is
when I'm talking with you, which feels like an eternity. But I mean, like, it's not as long as that.
Well, you got your bottle of wine. It makes it go a lot better, man.
It makes it easier.
Makes it go a lot better.
Trust me.
Oh, man.
All right. Is that everything?
And we have some book clubs that are going to be coming up in August. We have our cookbook book club, which is August 11th. That's Monday, August 11th. We're going to be doing Copycat Restaurant Favorites. Stranger Than Fiction Book Club book discussion is meeting on Wednesday, August 20th. They're going to be discussing Brave, the Wild River by Melissa Savani. And then Kindred Spirits Book Club will be on Wednesday, August 27th, talking about Canary Girls by Jennifer Cheverini, who we just recently had at the library about a month and a half ago.
Okay.
So wonderful stuff. Make sure you all sign up for them. And if you have other questions, give us a call or visit our website, evergreenparklibrary.org.
All right, we talked about book clubs. We talked about wine clubs. I'm drinking a Syrah, which
Very
is like a
delicious
Shiraz,
Syrah.
which is like a Shiraz,
But it wasn't.
but it's a Syrah. But it's the same grape, and I learned something there. You
Right.
can learn something at the library.
Not
And
made in
cheers,
Australia.
and wonderful job.
Thanks,
okay?
Chris.
Next time, I don't know, class up a little bit. Just
I'll class it up. I'll bring my sheet back.
you just bring the magazine and read out of it. It's terrible. Cheers.
It's the EP Podcast. All things Evergreen Park. It's the EP Podcast. Evergreen Park.